Now, Josh, you and I have spoken about soft on crime DAs in blue cities a number of times. This story from New York really shows why so many are fleeing these Democrat strongholds for red cities. The New York Post reports a crazed man with a history of assaulting NYC workers bit a police officer's ear, leaving him needing 20 stitches, and then he was released without bail. A police source revealed that the 32-year-old Dante Bynon had been arrested 6 times before, including 3 violent incidents. There's been incidents against law enforcement officers before, Josh, and yet he's released. I mean, what is going on in places like New York? How can these citizens tolerate this lawlessness?
Yeah, I mean, the without bail part of that to me is the most harrowing and frankly just the most blood boiling. I mean, these stories, Rita, frankly, more than any other subcategory of stories that I discuss with you or on my own show, I mean, they make my blood boil, frankly. I mean, just watching this utter desecration of the rule of law, this lack of respect, this cultural dereliction of duty when it comes to respect for law enforcement, the men and women who back the blue. Now, New York State in particular had this horrific bail reform law going back 3 to 4 years ago or so. It's not exactly a new law there, and they've tried to pare it back on the margins, is my understanding, but it continues to pay horrific dividends for the people of New York City, both civilians and law enforcement alike. And more generally speaking, what you're seeing play out time and time again, I mean, smash and grab has kind of become the new theme in Los Angeles, in San Francisco, and many of these Soros DA cities in particular. New York City, of course, with Alvin Bragg there. Manhattan is a Soros prosecutor city. So you're seeing a theme emerge here where Soros prosecutors are responsible for prosecuting, or as the case may be, not prosecuting crimes. You're seeing criminals and people who are inclined to do very bad deeds to both civilians and law enforcement alike. You're seeing them just get away with it. I mean, people respond to incentives at the end of the day, and this general kind of tenor, this tone that the left and the Democratic Party in America have reduced to, this utter degradation, this disrespect for law enforcement, this cultural of anarchy and lawlessness, of fetishizing crime and criminals, and holding that people that are the victims of crime, the victims of illegal immigration, saying that they are the people that are actually wrong. I mean, up is down, down is up. It's just a total reversal of all that is good, true, and beautiful. And it's been really sad from afar for me in Florida to watch some of these big blue cities fall to this state. You know, in a situation like New York City, I have family there, and I kind of just worry for them, frankly.
Oh, it's sad watching from afar as Australia, because you visit these places and you can see the change within a very short period of time, particularly LA, San Francisco, New York, the decay. And there was once where you'd visit these cities and go, I'd like to live here. No more. I have absolutely zero desire to reside in any of those places.